Hey Stitch Cutie, I'm Brittany.
And I'm Julie.
And together we're the mother-daughter duo of Stitches of Love. Welcome to episode 10 already. It's like our 10th anniversary, whatever. Well, welcome to the 10th episode of Stitch and Chit Chat. There's a lot to cover today.
Your pen, you're making me nervous.
Oh, okay.
She's evil with that pen. She's gonna write on something.
I just have a little list so we don't forget anything.
And
checking my list and crossing it
telling
twice.
Everybody we're so spontaneous.
Well,
and
clearly we are. Well,
today you have a list.
I always make a list, but we have zero scripts, obviously. We're very professional
if we had a
like
script,
that.
I wouldn't follow it anyway.
So
I'm a rebel in disguise.
There's a lot to cover today. Some updates for you. I know a lot of you are waiting on some really fun packages to arrive. So you want to dive right into the updates?
Dive.
Okay, so
I want you to know I used to always have to push her in, so just dive right in.
I don't swim. I love being on boats, like cruises, which you can come on a cruise with us.
We do have a cruise plan.
But I don't swim. So, which is weird because I grew up in Florida, but ugh, sand. So, few updates for all of you. I know there are tons and tons of you waiting on really fun Halloween projects to arrive. First update is the Boo Crew pillow. We have re-kitted that, and the rest of them, if you haven't received yours yet, they're all shipping out tomorrow, which is the 18th, I think is tomorrow. What's today, the 17th?
I don't know.
So tomorrow,
It's
the Wednesday
Tuesday.
after this airs. So those are all going out tomorrow. So if you haven't received yours yet, don't worry. We re-kitted, and it's on the way to you.
We're sorry.
We're sorry. Yeah, you guys have just loved it so much, and we don't want to cut the number off where you don't get it. So we're filling them as fast as we can. And then also on the printed pattern for these, the last of those should be printing this week.
The Boo Crew?
The actual Boo Crew printed pattern, not the block of the month. Those are all on time. The actual printed pattern book. The rest of those will be mailing out throughout this week. So if you haven't gotten your printed pattern in the mail from your pre-order or from your order after the pre-order date ended, don't worry, we know we're getting them out to you as fast as we can because I know y'all are dying to make it because it's so cute. And then another update, I feel there's, all the adorable Boo Crew thread kits that we put together with our friends at Sulky, I think arrive tomorrow.
Yes, we think they'll be here tomorrow.
Yep, so we are going to immediately turn those right around back out to you. So if you place an order for your Boo Crew thread kit, either for machine applique, the 30-50 weight kit, or machine embroidery, which is the 40 weight rayon kit, those are going to be mailing out to you tomorrow. I am not allowed to hold a pen apparently. So those are the updates on like
and then I have some
things
sad
with the schedule.
I have sad news.
We're starting the video with all the like behind schedule sad news things, and then we'll get fun.
The sad news is my favorite light box, which happened to have been the Lori Holt
Easy Trace
light box from Riley Blake, is no more. They have Zippo none. They did not tell us they're not gonna reorder it. They're not having any more ever again. So if you got one, if you're one of the lucky people to have one, consider yourself a very lucky person because they will not have those anymore. However,
this is the good news.
We do have a little uplight to that, is that I've been talking to some friends overseas about getting a light pad that will be to our specifications as best as we can.
So it'll be something that we get to manufacture and design and bring to you.
So sometime soon, hopefully we'll have a sample. We have to get our sample in.
And test it.
I just found out this news, I think Friday.
Yesterday?
It was either Friday or Monday I found out, and it was very sad to me because that light box was just really nice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you meant about us getting to do our own light box.
No.
Yeah. But we're excited to get to bring you a Stitches of Love light box or light pad. Which way?
I consider it a light pad because it's thin. It's LED
thin.
lights, and should be good if they can do what I asked them to do.
Yeah. So we're excited. They're gonna start working on the sample. Hopefully, ship that this week or early next week.
It's China, you guys.
Yeah. So we'll get it as fast as we can.
Have you ever heard about a slow boat from China? There are slow boats from China.
Yeah, but we've other things that we've manufactured from China, we've had a lot of really good results from. So cross your fingers that the first sample is right. If it is, we will bring that to you. If it's wrong, then we will go back to the drawing board before we, of course, launch anything. So we have no dates for you.
It's important to me to get a really good price, so I hope we can get a good price.
Yeah, maybe we can come in at an even better price point than the other one.
Let's hope.
Wouldn't that be great? We'll see what we can do.
Yep. So,
yeah.
We do have a few things up our sleeves.
Yes, some fun things. I would love for all of this, and then the other project that's top secret, we can't say anything about. I would love for it all to come together in time for Christmas, for all your holiday shopping, because y'all are all going to want this for Christmas. Our other secret project.
Ultimate setup.
Yeah, it would all go together. So that's fun. Okay, so we did the pattern update, the pillow update, the thread update, light pad update. Oh, now we get to talk about Jackie O. You guys remember that is launching for pre-order. So those are going to start shipping later this week, and then they'll ship all of next week. So if you haven't reserved yours, you might want to go on and do that now, because I have a feeling this is going to be one that we're going to have to rekit after the initial round of orders.
We've really enjoyed everybody's sweet comments about Jackie O.
Isn't she so cute? I just love Jackie O.
She's receiving treaters in her pillbox stem hat.
You have that memorized.
I do. That's a quote from Amy, who designed the pattern.
It's just the cutest little pillow, and we do have machine embroidery add-ons. So if you order the kit, you can then also, I forget how much it is, just a few bucks more, purchase the machine embroidery files. You have to have an 8x12 hoop, just like you do for the block of the month.
And you need to have the laser cut.
Yeah,
kit.
you have to have it as an add-on with the kit.
I've had a lot of questions about why do you have to have that. Well, did I explain this last time?
You did. You can explain it
Should
again.
I explain it again?
Yeah, let's see if I have anything by the embroidery machine. No, I don't. I was going to see if I had a sample I could show you.
Okay. Well, let's just talk about this.
Talk about it, Mama.
Can I talk about
You
this?
can talk about it.
Okay. So let's just look at Jackie's head. She's got a round pumpkin head. Well, when we digitized ours, I wanted to have a blanket stitch. To have the blanket stitch finish nicely, it has to stitch right along the very edge of the applique piece. Now, when you traditionally do applique in an embroidery hoop, you would lay down a square, your machine would stitch the shape of her head, and then you would slap a square of orange fabric on top, and then it would stitch another line close to where Jackie's head was, and then you would take your little scissors and you would snip as close as you could up to the edge of Jackie's stitching for the shape of her head. That would come away, and you would have this orange piece here
That kind of had rough edges.
that had very raw edges, and then your machine would stitch around it, typically in a satin stitch. Because I like to have this machine applique done, I like the whimsical look of a blanket stitch. Brittany was able to digitize it with a blanket stitch, but in order for it to look nice, you have to have the exact perfect shaped piece as the digitized piece, and that is absolutely impossible to do unless you have the laser cut piece and the embroidery blanket stitch done, digitized,
Together.
and they go together. So
Basically, the pre-fused laser cut piece is a perfect match to the outline, so that your stitching for machine embroidery files is always perfect.
So it looks like I did it myself.
Yes, it'll look just like
Sometimes
you went to your
better than
sewing
I did it
machine
myself.
and did the blanket/buttonhole stitch, and you're just really good at it. Except secretly, your embroidery machine did it for you. So it eliminates that tack down stitch. It eliminates the need for placing a giant piece of fabric over it, and then the tack down stitch,
and the
cutting
trimming with your little duck-billed applique scissors, which I never enjoyed doing. But
I can't stand doing that kind of machine embroidery personally.
I mainly just didn't like, if I was going to have the embroidery machine do it for me, I wanted to do it like I would do it, and I would do it with the blanket stitch. I didn't want to do it with the satin stitch. So a satin stitch is great. A lot of people like that. It's good in certain applications, but for this whimsical stuff that we do, a blanket stitch is what I wanted. So that's why we do that.
So everything
And
is
that's
digitized
why-
to look just like you would want to have it stitched if you were doing it yourself.
Now, on this pattern, were you able to digitize this hand embroidery bit? Oh, she did that too for you.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything. You have to sew your buttons on.
Yeah. So, lucky you guys that do it, because I did this by hand, which didn't take very long at all. I enjoyed doing it. And then we have these cute little buttons, and I just absolutely.
It's so cute.
Don't you love her cross legs?
You do have to actually sew the pillow together outside of the embroidery machine.
Yeah, you have to
sew your borders in the
put
rickrack
your
and
rickrack
stuff.
on. And then we finished this with
Mm-hmm.
the envelope style
Mhm.
opening. We've had a request for a zipper, but
We have other patterns that we do zipper. It just depends on, when you're designing. Sometimes you do a zipper, sometimes you do a envelope.
yeah, sometimes. But if you want to do a zipper,
Add a
most
zipper.
people who like to do zippers know how to do
Mhm.
zippers, so you can fix it to be a zipper.
And in your kit, because this is, double line right here, you have more than enough fabric to turn that
Right.
into a zipper.
Yeah.
Wherever you want the zipper, going that way, this way.
However you want to
Yeah,
do it.
however you want to do the zipper, just put the zipper in.
And I'll remind you again, this does take a 12 by 14. Oops. A 12 by 16
pillow form.
That's what it takes.
Jinx.
Anyway. just
But yes, if you have any questions about the machine embroidery, take a look. Just jump over to the other videos on our YouTube channel or on Facebook, and there are tons of tutorials where you see exactly how we do the machine embroidery. So once you watch just part of that video, it'll click for you and all makes
Any
sense.
video, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
any project. The only type of machine embroidery we do is this one kind.
So it's not like we're trying to,
No, it saves you so much time and it gets you, I think, such a cool look to do it this way. It's really cool.
yeah.
I don't know of anyone else doing it this way. Personally, I haven't
I
seen
don't
it.
either, yeah.
And before we started doing it this way, I actually had to learn how to do it several years ago. We went to multiple digitizers and they just couldn't get it right. And so Mom was like, you gotta learn. And so I did. So I actually
she
take...
still does what I ask her to.
Right? Well, yeah, you're the boss.
No. You're the boss.
but,
She's the boss.
but,
I just show up and do what I'm told.
yeah, and design pretty things. But I use the exact files from Mom's art that we use on the laser and in the embroidery machine. So it's all a perfect match all the time. So you always have perfect results. So watch a video tutorial if you want to learn more about that. Speaking of machine embroidery, another project you can do with machine embroidery, these started shipping yesterday, they're shipping today, and then they're shipping over the next few days as well. And that is the Mug Rug / Applique Club. These are the designs for this month of September, so you have plenty of time to get it done for October. And it is the cute little bee. I forgot what we named him. It says on the
Booby? I don't know.
it says on the pattern. I totally
Booby. Oh, booby.
I don't. If we named it Boo Bee, I'm so sorry because they've already
Booby,
started
bee
shipping.
boo. I don't know. It's a bee on a boo. I mean, it's a boo on a. Oh, never mind. I'm
We-
tired, you guys.
We never know. Well, we never know what you're gonna say. And then the other thing that you get to make is the little pumpkin design. And you can switch. You can put your bee on your zipper bag or you can put the pumpkins on the mug rug. But you get to make 2 projects in 1 box every month. It's a super...
Called the Applique Club.
The Applique Club. A lot of you are members already that it used to be called the Mug Rug Club. We renamed it just because you get so many projects now. You get more than a mug rug, so we had to update the name. But we still refer to it as the Mug Rug Club in-house. So it's super fun, and you can do this either on your regular sewing machine with your buttonhole stitch, or you also have embroidery files to do it as well.
And
So cute.
it's a nice size little zipper bag. I mean, it's like 8 by 8 square, I believe, isn't it?
And I use, yeah, it's 8-inch squared
and you'd
finished.
be surprised what you can fit in here.
I love these bags. I use them, to be honest, my husband usually takes the mug rug because he has like a bazillion giant, he takes like these huge, like the glass of water he has is just like obnoxious. So he uses,
Well, he's a big guy.
yeah, he uses this all the time. He like steals these from me. And then I take all the zipper bags because I love them. They're all over the house.
And I'm left with nothing.
I know. And actually Karen that helps us every week, she wanted a couple zipper bags from last month and I still haven't had a chance to make them. So I will at some point for Karen get those done. The extra ones. They're so cute. Last month's design was super cute. It was like the little flowers
even
and
know
the,
what it was.
you don't remember? It had the Lori Holt background fabric and
Oh,
it had
okay.
the flowers and
And a
the
beehive.
beehive. Yeah.
No
we
booby.
didn't mean to have 2 bees in a row, but they're totally different, but that did happen.
Did it have a bee? Oh, it
Well,
had
we had a
one.
beehive with a bee, and then this month we have this bee. That was an accident. We didn't think about that.
I like bees.
It's super cute.
I like honey.
And the next month for this club is so cute. We'll wait and tell you what that is. It's super cute, though. But obviously, it's going to be for Thanksgiving. So
Oh no, it's more for fall.
more for fall. You're right. More for fall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really cute though. Okay, so that's
If you
all.
have any requests for Christmas, let me know.
Yeah, we're designing for Christmas
I'm
right
open
now.
to requests.
You already have some projects done that are really, really cute. Maybe next week we'll do some previews.
I have some stuff even from last year that never got launched because we ran out.
Yeah,
of
we
time.
ran out of time.
We have so many ideas for things, and we just can't get it all
Mhm.
done in time. We try.
But we have
But
some.
let me show you something cool.
Yeah, here's some new cool stuff from our friends at
This
Moda.
just arrived today, and we are not certain of the name and how to pronounce it, but we think it's
There's that book.
Sharfakani.
We think it's French. No, it's by
No.
French General, but it's Turkish,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Something.
Our rep, Moda Tom, wasn't sure how to say it either, but what this is, it's 100% linen, I believe.
It feels so good.
Yes, it is 100% linen,
Mhm.
and what they've done is they've printed on here
Hey, you wanna hold it?
different designs, and you can make a pillow or you can make it into
A framed piece.
framed piece, and you just basically stitch on top of it.
It's beautiful. I have
You
close-up
can-
pictures on the website, everybody.
You can stitch it with the matching thread, or you could stitch it with
Adding some colors would
different
be
colors.
fun.
There's one, well, you just showed the one with the vase.
Yeah, here, I'm just giving you quick, there's close-up pictures, you guys, on the website. But I will say the pictures don't do it justice as to how pretty it is in real
Yeah,
life.
and the linen feels really nice. It's not a scratchy linen. It's very soft.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
You can see just how it falls and lays, how...
But I mean, look at this. I think these are so pretty that the designs that are available, like for instance, I don't know if you can see this scrolly swirly thing right here. It has little dots on it, so you could practice your French knots.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could do these in some really soft muted colors if you wanted to,
Yeah.
instead of all the same color.
And would you stitch
But-
with your sulky 12 weight?
Yeah, you could.
Yep,
Or you
we
could
have-
use embroidery floss. You could use
Mhm.
the wool thread if you wanted to. I think.
And we have all
Some
the
of that.
colors of the sulky 12 weight on our website. So if you want to mix and match some colors, we can get those out to you with your panel. So you
And
can
this
sew
is
that.
just a little sampler.
With
on
like the
here.
alphabet and what else is on it?
There's like
Oh, yeah, little birds
in
and
a
a
house or
house.
something. But they're very sweet designs.
This is something I think that would be really good as we're starting to get to like making gift season. This
Mhm.
would be fun because it's pre-printed.
You could stitch it a little
Yeah.
bit quicker.
And I would say you wouldn't have to maybe stitch every single thing because it's pre-printed. You could stitch almost like some accents. You would
I'd
stitch
probably
all of it.
stitch it all, but
I would stitch just some
that's
accents.
me. That's me.
But it'll be so pretty framed.
But it's very pretty.
So there's
Um,
two colors. There's like a brownish
Brown, and then there's
and then there's this like
I would call this a turkey red. To me,
turkey red.
it's turkey red. I know, Brittany. A lot of people know what I'm talking about.
Turkey red is a real color?
Yes,
Like the
turkey
thing
red.
that hangs on a turkey?
Not that color. It's turkey red. From
Like the country turkey?
Yes, because of the way they used to dye threads, it's turkey red.
I didn't know that. Maybe because this is like a Turkish word, right? Maybe that is really turkey red, like you're saying. Okay, I'm getting it now.
See, you know.
But this
Like
is
I
a
said,
really
I just
fun.
work here. What do I know?
And these are all ready in stock. They all came in. So when you order it, it'll ship out the next day for you.
Yeah, we have quite a few of these.
Yeah, we ordered
Um,
lots of them because we know how much you all love the hand embroidery.
It's just fun.
It is. It's really, really pretty.
And it's a great way to practice. There's some beautiful stitches on
Mhm.
here. I think it would be very nice.
I think it would be cool to make like one into a framed thing, one into a pillow.
You knock yourself out with that.
Oh, I'm not actually gonna do it because I have too much to do for y'all. Sorry.
But you know, I would suggest if I was going to do this, which I may do it at some point in my little life if there's any left for me, I would iron a piece of that SF101 on the back to help stabilize it.
Mhm.
Because because it's linen and it's a loose weave, it can get kind of wobbly. So I would do that to sort of stabilize it. And if you have a good needle, you'll still be able to needle through it and it'll be like a dream.
Yeah, stitching through the SF101
is really easy.
yeah, you don't notice it.
Yeah.
Just like like if any of you are in the Girls Life or Calendar Girls or Critter or any of those, the pre-printed sticky solvy
Stick and
stuff,
stitch.
stick and stitch.
Yeah, stick and
It acts as a stabilizer and it's a dream to stitch through. SF101 is different but very similar.
It's a woven fusible.
Very
that
thin.
is thin. You can iron it
Yep.
to the back of things. It's great.
Yeah. And speaking of hand embroidery, we did just restock the stitch frames because you guys I know are just loving those. So we're keeping them in stock as fast as we can, but more came in today. So I know there's some of you waiting on those. Those are going to be shipping out tomorrow. And again, go on and reserve yours. I haven't updated the stock on those, so they probably say out of stock, but they're not. They came in. Are you playing with your birds?
I love these little birds. I think they're cute.
Well, let's talk about more of what came in.
Oh.
Because there's
Well,
more, you guys. It's fun.
We did. We got more stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
So
We restocked these.
Brittany wants to talk about these.
I love these. I love tea towels.
This is the Sweet Christmas Urban Chicks tea towel set.
And you get all 4 in one set. And it's really inexpensive. I forget how much it is. It's like 20 bucks or something.
I don't know.
And you get like 4 tea towels. I don't know. The price is on the
These
website.
birds have got to fly.
You don't want to put them there. But so you have your vintage snowman. Then you have your candy cane wishes and mistletoe kisses. How cute is that? And again,
Sweet.
these are great gifts because you can put it with like, you know, if you do the mason jar hot cocoa and then like wrap it in the towel. That's a really good hostess gift because you know you're going to have to go to a ton of Christmas parties.
Candy canes.
Candy canes. And then I really like this one. Just a whole bunch of peppermints. It doesn't have anything else, just the peppermints. Actually, if you have other designs for machine embroidery, these would be cute to add. Like if you do people's names on it and stuff.
Or you can
Be
add
cute.
little ruffle of fabric or a band of, you know, like
Yeah.
that said Merry Christmas, an embroidered band.
Some ribbon and a little ruffle.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things you can do
to dress
it.
them up. But I think they're
Go
cute
wild,
as
be
is.
creative.
But these sold out, so we restocked those, so they're back on the website. So those came in, more of those.
Okay.
I love those. I hope you guys
And
like them
now, we'll show you, this is a bolt of fabric.
too.
We do have bolts of fabric here. No.
Tons.
This bolt is from the print shop is what it's called.
Isn't it Sweetwater?
It is Sweetwater. And this is what we chose as,
This is either the binding or the backing. There's also a canvas print that
we
goes with
can't
it.
remember.
It says on the website.
It does.
If you go to stitchesoflittlequilting.com and click on new, everything that we're talking about is listed there. Because we sound like we don't know what we're talking about.
I never know what
There's
I'm
just
talking
so
about.
many products we can't remember it all.
So there's that. That's.
We'll show what goes with
I'm
it.
trying.
Okay.
Let me get
This
to
I
it.
really love because y'all know I like quick projects. I
Her
really
mother
do.
does, not her.
Mom has to do all the hard work. I like the quick
Okay.
things.
So what we have here that this goes to from Sweetwater called Printworks.
So cute.
That is a sampler panel which it's 36 by 54, and what you get in there are 4 designs that you can make into it. It's all on canvas.
So you can kind of see, and again, there's pictures on the website, y'all. But see, those are the 4.
And it says, that one says love is patient. There's the love is patient. There's create your own sunshine. Good things are gonna happen.
Laugh out loud. Use kind words.
And then there's this
Amazing
the
Grace.
words to Amazing Grace, which is in black on
Mm-hmm.
with white writing.
So we have
Now,
little finishing kits for this
we
too.
have some of these, like this particular one right here is the love is patient, love is kind, and it's 54 by 65, and so this is 100% cotton canvas. You could put it with this as your backing, quilt it, just like with an all over quilting pattern, send it to your quilter.
I think the canvas might be the backing and then this is the binding. Or vice versa.
I wish it all came together, but it didn't.
Yeah, they package it like this and then we put together finishing kits for you. So they're listed on the website.
So
We
at
should
any
have read
rate-
that before we filmed.
Yeah, we're busy, and because this is in such a nice kit form, I didn't want to open it up, but I'd love to see it. I'd actually like one for myself, but
Well, if there's any left, you can have it. But
She
this,
always says that.
I think if you know anyone that's like in like college or graduate school or just like a young person,
or someone who's just got engaged. You know, as people get
Yeah.
engaged at Christmas time.
and you need like a quick gift, but that's also like maybe a little more modern,
I think it's a little on the modern
a little
side.
on the modern side. This is a great gift.
It
Like
would
I
probably
know,
look really good in a farmhouse
Mhm.
type decoration.
like I know for a
scheme.
lot of my friends, they're not really into applique, but they would love something like this for
Mhm.
sure.
And this is adorable. It's called Use Kind Words, this panel is, and it says laugh out loud, keep your promises, which I think this would be a great one to send with a kid to college. Say please.
Just a
and thank
reminder.
you.
Say
Yeah.
I love you. It should say call mom.
Always have a forgiving heart. That's important.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And this measures, what was it, 54 by 65.
I think they're all that size.
Yeah, so it's a really nice size like lap quilt.
And here's the final one we have which is create your own sunshine.
Super
Which-
cute.
Sometimes we have to do that because sometimes our little world needs a little more sunshine
A little
than
more
what
sunshine.
we're getting. So you got to make your own.
We're getting enough sunshine in Florida right now.
Be happy. As they say, don't worry, be happy.
Be happy. So those are really fun. If you, again, click on new on our website, you'll see all of that. You'll see listings for the finishing kits.
But this one is the best bargain, I think, even though
Because you get 4 projects.
It's a little bit smaller. It's 36 by 54, so these are...
I think they're 12 by 18 or something.
Well, 36
18 by
would be
24?
18 by... No, 54 and 54 is 27. So each...
18 by 27?
Pretty much, yeah. Of course, you'd have to have some seam allowances and stuff, but these
Yeah.
you could make 4 pillows out of this.
Actually, it'd be really fun to do like one quilt panel as a quilt and then give someone like matching pillows. It'd be cute in a living room.
It'd be very
Especially
cute.
in college.
Yeah. So
I would have had that in my
we
house.
have this black, which is really, I don't know, you guys probably can't tell, but it's little X's scattered all over the place.
And it's
really
from
cute.
the line of fabric that matches that. And then the canvas is the matching canvas.
Yes.
All
And
from
then
Moda.
Then we have this piece, which is the backing for
Yeah, the kids haven't come in, but the backing
the
came. So.
little, what's it called? My Redwork Garden.
It's a beautiful quilt. Again, you can see the full quilt on the website, but we wanted to show you how beautiful the backing fabric is.
And this is Bunny Hill Designs. It is Redwork. All the prints in there are red and white. The quilt is just adorable.
Beautiful.
Kids.
And it's big. I forget how big, but it's big.
It's a pretty good size if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But it does have some applique and piecing on it. It's cute as it can
And you
be.
get, it comes in a box that's printed by Moda. And we've been really pleased with the delivery of how they've packaged that up. It's really
Yeah.
pretty. So the kids haven't arrived in yet, but go on and reserve yours because I think we only have like maybe
We
5
only-
left.
And we only bought enough backing fabric for the kits that we bought.
Yeah, exactly.
Takes
So
like
reserve your backing.
4 or 5 yards for your backing, so.
Yeah, and you don't have to count how many yards you want. Just buy the backing set. We already have that
Yeah.
sectioned off for
But
you.
this is a real sweet little print. It's
Mhm.
it's kind of, to me, a kind of old-fashioned print. I like it a lot. I think it's
And the
really
kit
pretty.
includes the binding. So if you get the kit and you get this, you don't need anything else.
Well,
Batting.
batting.
Everybody
Right.
has batting.
Time. Time is the most important.
Well, time spent in a sewing room is time well spent. So, right?
What do they say? I cannot count my day complete until needle, thread, and I meet. I don't know exactly.
Worked for me.
Mm.
Till needle and thread meet.
Till my needle and thread meet.
There should be like one more little till needle, thread, and I meet.
That's how I said it, but I don't know that.
I
that's
like it.
right.
I like it.
It's every day with sewing is a good day, right?
Yeah. So we have good days every day.
Well, I haven't gotten to sew yet today.
Oh, you know what we forgot to bring back here? The new thing we found for the pressing sheet thing.
Oh, you guys. We have something new.
We forgot to bring it back here. We'll talk about it
We'll
next
demo
week.
it next
Yeah,
week.
actually, I'm going to use it. I haven't filmed the video tutorials for these just yet, so I'm going to use it in those video tutorials this week. I'm behind filming that, sorry. It's going to happen this week,
We
though.
apologize, everybody. We have just been,
It's been
as
so
I said
busy.
earlier today, gobsmacked.
But we've been able to get some more people, so we'll have
Yes.
more help
And yeah, and so, it's,
to help us stay on schedule.
we're doing the best we can. We do appreciate everybody.
And I
thank
think
you
a
for
lot
your
of people don't
patience.
realize that every single kit that we sell, obviously except for like a Moda kit, but every single kit is printed here, is lasered here, packaged together here on our little assembly line. So everything really is made with love by our little team.
Touched by love.
Touched by love. Every little single piece of tissue that goes in that
We're
box,
so corny.
every sticker, everything is done truly by us. There's no machines doing it for us. It's all of us
And
kidding
if
it.
we had to lick envelopes, you'd be getting our DNA, but we don't have to lick envelopes. Thank
One
goodness.
time I accidentally ordered envelopes that like actually needed licked.
She did.
Now we buy that pre-seal. Don't ever make a mistake when you're doing your U-line order. You'll get in trouble. And so we would be remiss without talking about the cruise.
We're having a cruise.
It's going to be so much fun. And y'all, I'm so excited for all of you that are signing up. It's going to be so much fun. I'm really starting to look forward to it. It's a year away. So this time next year,
We'll be on
we
a
will be
cruise.
on the boat.
Going wherever it's taking us.
It's taking us to Cozumel, and then we're going to Grand Caymans, And then we're going to Jamaica. So I've been to all 3 places, and I can vouch. All 3 places are super fun. I love it. I love cruising. If you've never been on a cruise, go on a cruise with us. It is
And you can bring
a
your
blast.
husband, your significant other, a friend.
I've been
They don't
looking.
have to be quilters.
I was
You
gonna
can
say.
bring-
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Keep going.
You didn't?
No, well, I did, but I didn't mean to interrupt, but I did interrupt.
She interrupts me. Go ahead.
Go.
I'm done. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh.
Keep talking.
Well, I was gonna say I've looked at like, you know, everyone that's registered, and I would say it's a nice, like, it's like an equal mix of like people bringing their husbands, and then also people bringing their friend, and then also people who are requesting roommates. So there's like a variety. So don't worry if you don't have anyone to go with. We have people looking for roommates. So go on and register, and you'll get placed with a roommate. You get to talk on the phone and stuff beforehand. It's not like college where you're like thrown in a dorm with a random stranger. You'll get to meet or know each other a little bit beforehand. And then it's gonna be a blast. If someone wants to go, even if it's a friend that doesn't quilt, just sign them up as a non-quilter, and they do have a reduced price, obviously, because they're not going to be in class and getting the kit. But the project that we're working on the cruise is the So Happy quilt, and if you visit stitchesoflovecruise.com, you'll see a close-up picture of this quilt, and you're going to get your prefused laser cut kit that even includes the backing and binding, all the buttons, rickrack, everything you need except batting, because you won't need batting on the cruise. And then we have the Master Machine Applique workbook that you get. And so the cruise is 3 days at sea and 3 days at ports. So you'll have a perfect mix of exploring 3 different ports and also 3 days of really fun sewing. We have arranged some really fun things to happen during the cruise just for our group. So
Have we now?
yeah, you know about it. Act like you don't know. It's gonna be a blast. And like I said, we will not be in bathing suits at the pool, but my husband will be there. So if you need someone to ride the water slide with you, he will volunteer. We will not be.
He's kind of like an overgrown kid.
Yeah. You know those things where you like, it's like the little wave pool and you get to like surf, you know, like in a stationary pool?
He told him about that.
Did I tell you guys about that? It cracks me up because a few weeks ago, when we were in Orlando, the little resort we were at had one of those. And it was Steven and like an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, and like a 4-year-old. It was funny. It was good times.
We also, now, we were talking about having the sewing machines that we would bring to you, bring on the cruise for you, and then you would take it home, and we would actually arrange for shipping it home for you. We have made our decision on which 2 machines it's going to be. It's going to be the Eversewn number 30, or which is a real pretty light pink color, or, and that's a choice you have, or it will be the Eversewn QE. The QE is what they call their Quilters Edition, and it has a wider throat. I believe it has maybe a few less stitches than the 30. I'm not positive.
Oh, it has less stitches in
It
there?
it only has 70 decorative stitches, but most quilters don't want a bunch of
Don't
decorative
use all those
stitches.
decorative. But
Yeah.
they both have the perfect buttonhole.
It does have a good buttonhole stitch. Now
Yeah.
the QE, the buttonhole stitch will allow you, on that one will allow you to go a little bit smaller, which I think is more advantageous than the 30. But it's really, it's,
Both machines are really a good option.
both of them are good, yeah. So
Yeah.
it doesn't make that much difference unless you're just like a total addict for applique like me. It matters to me. Like,
So the best buttonhole stitch is the quilter one?
well, only because it allows you to go smaller.
Go smaller. Okay.
But the stitches, the stitch quality is good on both of them.
Because it's exactly the same
Yeah.
stitch, just one gets smaller.
And we will be putting this on the website probably not till next week or the week after.
Yeah, and we're gonna have it where it's a reservation.
You'll
So that-
reserve it, and
yeah.
unless you want it now. If you want it now, of course, we'll sell you one now, but you're going to have to let us know. We also will have a little package deal because I think it's important to have the table around it to support your piece when you're appliquing. So we'll have that as well, and that's going to be part of the quote package.
Yes, so that's Mom. You have that all mapped out, and you gave it to me to add to the website. I just haven't had a chance.
Well,
So Mom's done. I'm not done.
The poor kid. Everything I want to do, she is involved in, and so
And vice versa.
yeah, she does give me a list sometimes.
And a schedule. But like we said, we have more people joining the team, so hopefully when we have like super busy weeks, we don't get behind.
Yes.
Yeah, especially because we're coming up on the holiday season, so we gotta get ready for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're busy. Everybody else is busy too. We're not saying we're the only busy people.
No, everybody's busy. Are
Everybody's
y'all busy?
busy.
Y'all are probably all busy with some really fun projects, hopefully from us. Right? I think that's
Could be.
fun. So
Could
coming
be.
up in terms of video tutorials, we're in the middle of filming for the pillow and for the Muggerug / Applique Club. I'm getting those done this week. And then, you and the birds. And then before you know it, it'll be time for the second block of the Boot Crew. Calendar Girls will be renewing, A Girl's Life will be renewing, and the Sulky Thread Club, and the All Through the Night, Patriotic Year, and the Itsy Bitsy Club. Oh, that's one of my favorites, actually. I feel like we don't talk about it enough. That's a really fun project to do. I like making that every
And
month.
I do want to say something. Apparently, there's been a little bit of confusion about the Boo Crew. When we do our clubs, just because we started it, where the first block sent September 10th or whatever, or September 2nd, you can still sign up now. It's not like you missed it and it's never going to happen again.
Yeah, join anytime.
You can join anytime you want to, and we'll take care of you.
Because we make everything in-house from start to finish, we're able to continually re-kit. So everybody that joined after September 2nd, you're still going to get your first block. You're going to start with block 1 no matter what. You just get it on a different date. So your first block will start on October 2nd. So feel free to keep signing up. There's tons of you still signing up. And we just keep re-kitting for you. I can tell you those lasers have been cutting some spiders like nonstop. I turned around today on the laser actually, and there was a spider, and I was like, how is there, like, cutting a spider, not a real life spider.
I was gonna say.
No, it was cutting a spider, and then I realized it was for another project that had spiders on it. I was like, how are there more spiders? Well, there's spiders everywhere. Fabric spiders. If it was a real life spider, I would not be in the building anymore. I would have left.
Really?
Called for help.
Really?
Yeah, I'd be like, Mommy, help! And I'd go outside.
Spiders don't bother me.
Like, we had was a centipede. What was that the other day that came in?
A centipede.
A centipede. That's
But
disgusting.
it was as big as my finger.
I had to walk outside.
And we had more than one.
They're like coming in from outside. I don't know where they're coming from, but if y'all know a way to get rid of centipedes, this is new. I'm 35 and I've never seen a centipede.
You've seen a centipede.
Not in a building. Have you?
No. It made me think of my sister chasing a skank out of a building with a broom.
Gross.
In a bank.
Oh my god, that's so gross.
That's funny.
Or you, remember you used to have, so here in Florida we have like tree frogs a lot,
Oh,
and Mom always has a wreath on the front door, and I don't feel like it's happening as much anymore.
no.
But for a while, these tree frogs loved Mom's wreath.
And, well, they love my front door because it's glass. You know, it's got the stained glass, leaded glass stuff. And they would get on there, and I would go to open the door, and there's these little suckers and their little bellies blobbing back and forth. They're gross.
But you would have to like open the door and run.
I can't stand frogs, tree frogs. They jump.
I don't like any
erratically.
frogs.
They jump around. They don't just jump forward so you know where they're going. Like a cat or a dog, they're gonna run that way. You know, the heading.
Frogs go like.
They're just erratic. They go. You don't know if you're gonna get one on you.
I would die.
It's gross.
Ugh. Ugh.
And Karen, last week when she was driving to work, there was an alligator crossing the road. Let me just tell you that.
That's like a thing that happens in Florida, for real. If y'all aren't from Florida, that's like really it happens
And
here.
half a mile from here is the interstate. And
Oh, yeah.
about
Was
it
this
was
summer?
in the spring. I think it was in the spring or maybe late spring.
Yeah.
There was a 20-foot alligator that they captured on the off-ramp. I was like, there's
And that's not even like half a mile from the office.
It's right by our office, and there's not even any
There's no lakes or.
well, there's water all over the place here, but I was like, where did he come from? We have a lake in my neighborhood. Did he come from our lake?
Ew, what if he
Oh.
did? That he had a hike then.
I was like,
He would have blocked up Old Bainbridge.
I'm not.
I don't know.
I'm
You
not.
have deer in your neighborhood though, which is really cute.
And fox. foxes
Boxies.
and raccoons and possums.
We had a possum on our deck the other day.
We have critters here in Florida.
It's Florida. There's like nature everywhere. Not that there's not nature in other states.
I bet they don't want to hear about that.
I know. We're digressing. I'm sorry.
We're
We're probably
tired.
not that entertaining this week. Sorry.
We're boring.
We try to be. But hopefully we showed you some really cool new stuff. So that makes up for us being boring this week. Right? Are we
Or maybe
boring? I
not.
feel like we're... I'm sorry. We don't mean to be boring.
We can't be entertaining all the time.
Me.
We're sitting on the wrong side of the table today.
Yeah, did y'all notice we switched sides? It does feel very weird to me.
Does it?
Does it feel weird to you?
Yeah, that light's in my face. I don't like it.
You're the one that wanted to switch. You said after last week's video that you wanted to try the other side.
Yes, look at my neck, you guys.
Well, it's the same neck over there.
I know, but I'm getting my grandma's neck. Gobble neck.
You need that. I got new neck cream. You go like this. It's by It. It Cosmetics. Isn't that what you call it? You don't say IT Cosmetics.
So it's It.
Okay, It Cosmetics. I don't have any on right now because I have a funky eye right now.
You guys.
Why are we talking about this? Bye.
Thanks for joining us, and if you've lasted this long, I don't know. Did we have a winner? Did we have a thing?
I forgot to pull it. I'll put it in the comments. I forgot to pull the winner.
Oh.
I forgot what the prize was too.
We'll have to look
I
at the
forgot.
video
We'll
from
pull the
last
winner
time.
from this last week. Yeah.
We'll figure it out, you guys. We're
We'll
sorry.
comment. We'll send it in the email and let you guys know who won.
We'll comment.
Oh, we should announce that there should be a prize for this week.
What's the prize?
You know what? I think that last week's prize might have been a pillow pattern. You think it was a pillow pattern?
I don't know.
Let's do another pillow pattern. If that is the same thing or different, I don't know. Let's do a pillow pattern for this week.
You guys want a pill?
You want a pillow pattern? So comment and share, subscribe, all those wonderful things you can do socially online.
And I'm
And-
personally going to make a commitment to you that next week we'll have our act together.
That is a good personal commitment.
Isn't that good?
We're still not going to have a script. Well, we won't, but we'll be a little more with it. We've just been so
Here, do you feel
busy.
better? I'll let you have your
There we
pen
go.
back.
I had my pen in my list. You took it all. She put the list over there. I don't even know if we talked about what we were supposed to
I
talk
didn't
about.
put the list there.
I bet if I could have held my list longer, that we would have been less crazy. Well, now it's not going to work. Do you know what this is? This is actually a packing slip from Sulky.
They don't care.
I just grabbed whatever was closest to me. Yeah.
So if anybody's nearby and wants to come to this crazy place, you're welcome to drop in anytime
For what?
to see how crazy you are.
Just me?
Just you.
Okay. Well, you guys, hopefully you enjoyed another crazy episode.
Episode 10.
Episode 10 of Stitch and Chit Chat. Recap.
Oh my god.
We have lots of fun new stuff. Check it out at stitchesoflovequilting.com.
And comment on Facebook, Instagram.
YouTube.
Do we put this on Instagram?
We don't put the video on Instagram, only on Facebook and YouTube. Because Instagram TV like wants you to film up and down, and we would have to film this twice. And that just isn't going to happen. Sorry.
Yeah, we can't.
So you can watch us on Facebook and YouTube. Everybody's on one of those.
I go to all of them, I think.
I don't really watch Instagram TV. Maybe that's why we don't do it there. Do you watch Instagram TV?
No, I don't know if there's Instagram TV.
Yeah, it's like that little corner button.
It says stories.
No, that's stories. The other one's like a little TV with like a lightning bolt on it.
I don't do that.
I know, I don't either.
But thank you for doing what you do, if you do.
Yeah,
what
and
you do.
comment. We have so much fun. I really feel like we're getting to know all of you. It really is fun.
I've had fun talking to people this week.
You always have fun on the phone.
I do. But I do have some people I've been trying to call that said call me, and they're not answering the phone.
Well,
So-
if you're waiting on a call from Julie, answer. There we go. I took care of
It
that.
says, if it says your call's coming from Tallahassee, Florida,
It's her.
me. I'm calling you.
I don't answer if I don't know the number, though. Do
I don't
you?
either. No,
I don't either.
because weirdos call. Like,
But I
somebody-
also don't check my voicemail either. So you have to text me.
Get that thing out of your mouth.
Okay, I'm gonna go before I get in trouble.
Bye, everybody.
Happy
Thank you.
stitching.
Happy